Over the next 4 days, we're diving into one of the most vibrant cities in the world. Let's get started. This was our very first time in Barcelona, Spain. We had just come in on the high-speed train from Madrid and made our way over to the Kimpton Vivador Hotel, tucked away in the Gothic quarter of the city. Imagine a chic modern design blended with warm Catalan touches, a rooftop pool, cozy terraces, and a vibe that makes you feel like a local, not a tourist. If you're staying in Barcelona and location is everything, this hotel nails it. Stepping outside, we walk straight into La Rambla, Barcelona's most famous boulevard. It stretches from Plaza de Catalunya all the way down to the waterfront, alive with flower stands, street performers, and the buzz of people from every corner of the globe. While some call it touristy, it's still the beating heart of the city, and for a first-timer, it's magical. Just off La Rambla is one of Barcelona's greatest treasures, Mercat de la Boqueria. Picture this. Rows of vibrant fruit stands, fresh seafood glistening on ice, jamon iberico hanging from the rafters, and juice vendors calling out with colorful cups of tropical blends. It's more than just a market, it's a sensory explosion. Here's a question. Would you start your first day getting acquainted with the area, or would you head straight to the beach? Drop your answer in the comments, we'd love to know. Day 2. Montserrat and Wine Country. Day 2 takes us beyond the city into the Catalan countryside, and let me tell you, this is a must-do. Just an hour away lies Montserrat, a jagged mountain range topped with a Benedictine monastery. The name Montserrat means serrated mountain, and when you see the dramatic peaks, you'll understand why. Montserrat has been a place of pilgrimage for centuries. Inside the basilica, pilgrims line up to see La Moreneta, the Black Madonna, Catalonia's patron saint. The monastery itself dates back to the 11th century, but the history of devotion here runs even deeper. Just across the valley, a large cross sitting on a hill marks a viewpoint that overlooks the monastery. Hiking there gives you breathtaking views, not just of Montserrat, but of the rolling hills and vineyards which stretch seemingly all the way to Barcelona. And let me say, this was not an easy hike, but for the view it's well worth it. After our visit to Montserrat with its breathtaking scenery, it was time for the much-anticipated wine tasting at Heritat Aller del Mas, a 10th century castle estate surrounded by a vineyard. This family-run winery produces award-winning organic wines, and sipping a glass of deep red with Montserrat in the distance feels almost majestic. I'm sure the wine had something to do with that. After what you've seen, if you could spend a day here, would you hike Montserrat's peaks? Or sip wine in the vineyards? Tell us in the comments. With a little buzz going, we head back to Barcelona, where we wind down the day in Old Town, or the Barri Gothic. Picture narrow medieval streets, Roman ruins tucked between tapas bars, and hidden squares where locals gather at dusk. Every twist and turn along these narrow streets is a new discovery filled with excitement and wonder. Day 3. Gaudí's masterpiece, La Sagrada Familia. No trip to Barcelona is complete without visiting La Sagrada Familia, Antoni Gaudí's unfinished masterpiece. His vision turned obsession began in 1882, and believe it or not, construction still isn't finished, over 140 years later. But standing in front of it, you realize why. The exterior tells the story of Christ's life in stone, the Nativity facade bursting with intricate detail, and the stark, angular Passion facade symbolizing suffering. Step inside, and you're transported into what feels like a stone forest. Sunlight pours through stained glass in every color of the rainbow, casting the pillars and floor in shifting light. Gaudí once said, "Nothing is art if it does not come from nature." And you see that everywhere in the design. The columns resemble tree trunks, the ceiling mimics a forest canopy, and the harmony of shapes feels organic yet divine. If you have a list of things you must see in Barcelona, La Sagrada Familia must be at the top. Best advice we can give. Book your tickets in advance and try to go in the morning or late afternoon when the light through the stained glass is most dramatic. Would you want to see La Sagrada Familia finished in our lifetime, or should it stay as Gaudí left it? Let us know in the comments. We wanted to do something that we've done before. This is something truly special, an Eat With experience at La Lucha, hosted by Chef Oscar Barantes. Imagine stepping into a cozy space where you share a table with travelers from around the world in a small group setting, and instead of a traditional restaurant menu, you're served a chef's personal creation. For our Eat With experience, Chef Oscar prepared paella. It's a renowned Spanish rice dish that originated in Valencia, Spain. With the help of a few of our fellow guests, he prepared paella de marisco, seafood paella. The atmosphere is intimate, interactive, and a reminder that food is best enjoyed together. If you're not familiar with Eat With, it's a culinary social platform that connects travelers and locals with hosts for authentic, immersive food activities around the world. It's often described as the Airbnb for food. The core idea is to go beyond typical tourist restaurants and experience the local culture through its food in an intimate, personal setting. The most popular experience is a shared meal at dinner, lunch, or brunch, where a local host invites guests, a mix of travelers and other locals, into their home or a unique private venue. If you had one splurge in Barcelona, would it be an Eat With experience with a meal prepared by a master chef or a designer piece from Passag de Gràcia? Comment below. We're curious to hear your pick. From here we say goodbye to our friend Kimberly, which wraps up our 4 days in Barcelona. But stay with me until the end, because I have to tell you about the rest of this adventure. Tomorrow, we board a cruise ship for a 16-night adventure through more of Spain, Morocco, Portugal, Ireland, and France. Don't miss that in our next video. If you enjoyed this journey, hit that like button, subscribe for more adventures, and share this video with someone planning a trip to Spain. Until next time, safe travels.